Hey, can I tell you something funny? I've lived in Henderson a long time, and I still meet people who don't even realize like Las Vegas is here. Some people think it's just a resort, and some people think it didn't work. And some people only know it because they came here once for dinner about 10 years ago. But the people who actually live here, they don't want to leave. So today, I want to talk to you like I would a friend and explain how Lake Las Vegas came to be, what really happened, what changed, why it quietly became one of Henderson's hidden gems.
I'm Cruzette Hydron. I've lived in Las Vegas for over 40 years. Welcome to my channel where local insight meets real guidance.
I'm Cruzette. I live and work in Henderson. I've lived here for over 40 years. And Lake Las Vegas is one of those communities I end up explaining over and over again, especially to people relocating here. This isn't a sales pitch. This is the backstory, because once you understand the story, the community makes so much more sense. This is how it all started. So most people don't realize this, but the idea of Lake Las Vegas actually goes way back, like 1960s back. There was an actor and developer named J. Carlton Adair who had this wild idea. What if we built a lake in the desert? And everyone thought it was crazy, but he actually secured water rights and started the vision. He didn't even have the money to fully pull it off. Fast forward to the late 1980s, another developer stepped in, the dam was built, and by the early 90s, the lake was filled. And suddenly, this massive dream started taking shape. This was never meant to be just houses. So the original plan was European-inspired, waterfront living, resorts, golf courses, walkable village space, and homes built around lifestyle instead of this strip mall. And that's why Monte Lago Village looks the way it does. That's why the lake is the heart of the community, and that's why it never felt like typical suburban Las Vegas. So what went wrong? Well, now let's talk about the elephant in the room. So the recession hit, and it hit hard. Development slowed, some projects stopped, ownership changed hands, and from the outside, the story became, oh yeah, that place didn't work. But here's what most people miss. The reset is this: Lake Las Vegas didn't collapse, it just slowed down. And honestly, that ended up being a blessing. Instead of cramming homes in every inch of land, the community matured, infrastructure stayed, golf courses stayed, the lake stayed, and the residents who loved it stayed. And that's why it feels different today. It had time to breathe. So who runs it today? So today, Lake Las Vegas isn't run by just one giant developer. It's a master planned community with multiple builders, each doing their own thing within the vision. And right now you'll see builders like Taylor Morrison, Lennar, Del Webb for 55 plus living, Richmond American, Tri Point, Century Communities, and of course, Blue Heron on the custom luxury side. And that mix is intentional. Entry-level luxury, move-up homes, custom estates, active adult living, all in one place. And so Lake Las Vegas spans about 3,500 acres, and there are a little over 2,000 homes here today. We're nowhere near fully built out yet. Depending on the phase, there are typically around 100 or so new construction homes actively being built or sold at any given time. Now, this isn't just a boom and bust community anymore. It's a slow, steady build, and that's exactly what attracts the buyers who end up staying. And here's why I call it a hidden gem. Lake Las Vegas doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't try to be trendy. It doesn't rush development. It attracts people who care about views, space, quiet mornings, golf carts, walking trails, and not feeling like they're on top of their neighbors. Side note really quick, this video just scratches the surface. In the next video, I actually explain why Lake Las Vegas stayed under the radar for so long and who it truly works for. That deeper breakdown changes how most people see this community, so definitely watch that one next. I'll let you get back to the good stuff. The people who love it here really love it here. But here are some common misconceptions. So a lot of buyers assume this is just a vacation community or only for retirees, and that's just not true. There are families here, professionals, second home owners, people relocating from California, Washington, New York, who want something calmer without leaving the city entirely. So Lake Las Vegas became a hidden gem because it took its time. And in a city that moves fast, that's actually rare. So if you're curious about living here full time, HOA fees, or how the neighborhoods differ, I'll link a few of my other Lake Las Vegas videos down below so you can keep exploring. And if you ever want to talk about whether this community actually fits your lifestyle, that's a conversation I love having. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.